Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my shop. Today I have a special treat for you guys. We're gonna change it up. Instead of looking at the power tool, we're going to review some hand tools, a set of pliers to be specific. Once upon a time, I had a set of these Knipex ones, but over the years they walked out of my shop, so I only left with the side cutters and some old shitty pliers that are rusty and I believe 20 years old or so. So I figured it is high time to get myself a new set, and when I shopped around online, I found some from WORKPRO, the manufacturer WORKPRO, and I was curious about them. I heard a few times before from them, so I wanted to check out some of their stuff, and I grabbed a linesman and a needle nose pliers from WORKPRO and generic side cutters because I didn't find ones from WORKPRO. So if you guys are interested, here is the model number. So I'm going to unpack them. So here are the linesman pliers. Here are the needle nose pliers. And here we have the side cutters. First impression, I like the design and the color choice. Blue and red looks quite nice in my opinion. These are all quite a bit larger than pliers that are common here in Europe. I think they are common in the US. These are US style pliers as far as I know. If we compare them with my old ones, we see the linesman plier about an inch, 2.5 centimeters longer. The needle nose also about an inch longer, 2.5 centimeters. And the side cutters, I think even more, yeah, more than 2.8 centimeters, so over an inch. I guess it's quite handy to have a little bit larger pliers, so you can apply more force and have a little bit more leverage, right? Let's take a look at the linesman plier. You can see they are multifunctional with cable strippers and a side cutter. Here they have on the left side millimeter of the cable gauge, and on the right side the American wire gauge. And down here they cut in some grooves. I'm not sure. Maybe one of you guys knows what's the purpose of these. Then leave a comment. I'm very curious. Those grooves are also here on the needle nose pliers. On the back side they have two more or less star-shaped cutouts to hold on to bolts and fasteners like this. Like every linesman plier, pretty much, I guess. And the needle nose pliers also have a small cutout on the top for holding on to a smaller fastener, bolt, whatever, pin. And on the back side they also have two of those star-shaped cutouts. They look the same from here on down. They are both the same. So let's grab a cable and try them out. First the needle nose pliers. Oh yeah, great. The wire stripping function works great. Look at that. Let's try out the cutter. Yeah, if you have nothing else in your toolbox, I guess you can get by with these. Alignment plier. Yeah, you can feel that you have a little bit more force when you strip the cable with these ones. Nice, I like them. They also cut better. Look what tiny bites I can take. Yeah, man, these are good pliers. I like them. You can also, let's try these two. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Great. What about the side cutters? Well, yeah. Of course, they cut even better. Look at that. Listen to this. Nice. 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 Let's try out the cable strippers as well. Oh, wow. I think I like those more than the ones on the WORKPRO. Let's compare them. Well, yeah, the grind is much nicer on these. You can plainly see the grind is much more rough on those WORKPRO. They also don't close perfectly, properly, whatever you like to call it. As you can see, it's about, I don't know, 0.4, 0.5 millimeters shifted. Not so much on the alignment pliers as we can see. These are nice. All right, should we try to the crimping function as well? Sure, why not? For the crimping tool, I grab some of my ferrules. I like to twist the strands. So, like that. And then grab the right ones. They will probably be too small. No, yeah, they fit. Okay. And let's grab a bigger one also, just to try for demo purposes. Those smaller ones will not, I don't think they work with these pliers because the distance is way too big, as you can see. On the needle nose ones, the distance is a little bit smaller, but not very much. So if you really need to use them, you can probably shim up something inside, maybe a piece of aluminum foil or a little piece of or a second ferrule maybe, so the distance is a little bit smaller. But let's try it out with the needle nose plier. So on the bigger ones, yeah, on the bigger one it worked. Let's try the smaller one. Nah, then the smaller one, it doesn't really bite in the materials as well as on the bigger one. But in a pinch, you can use it. Alright, that's good. On the needle nose pliers, I'm happily surprised. So let's try the other ones as well. Where is my knife? We could have used the cable strippers. Old habits die hard. Maybe one of the blue ones, the bigger. Let's give it a fighting chance. Okay. So it worked with the blue ones. Let's grab Mitotoyos, AliExpress Mitotoyos, and measure. I think the battery is empty here. Great. So these are 2.5 millimeters. These are probably 1.5 millimeter. And the red one was 2 millimeter. Yeah, the red one was a 2 millimeter. So below 1.5 millimeter, I wouldn't suggest using them. Alright guys, there's not too much to say about a set of pliers, so I think that wraps up the video pretty well. If you are interested in getting one of those, I will leave the link to the products in the description, and leave it at that. See you next time. Bye bye.